Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MSPC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis several times, including yesterday, so that's where the green line here is coming from. But I do want to note that from a presentation standpoint, this chart is actually pretty tricky to talk about now because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought right there, and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. The price did pull back quite a bit. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And when you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I am going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different outlook and strategy going into the trade. And really the easiest way to see all this is I want to throw up another line here. And that is via this previous breakout point. Whoops. Because previous breakout points tend to act as support, and that's exactly what played out here. That'll mean a little bit more to those of you that have watched all the videos, but in the past I've talked about 0014 before, and right here you can see a great job of it now acting as support. And this level here is now going to play a vital role in things. So let's say that the price just continues to go sideways for a while. So it maybe comes down here a few more times, flirts around this area, flirts around, and then eventually starts to work its way back upwards. Emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that set right there. You'd have those lows down there. If you pictured each of these as stair steps, then from the big picture, you'd still have stair steps very clearly headed in the upwards direction. So yeah, I get it. Today, the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today. That's 1 day. Looking at multiple days as we're doing here, the bulls still have that opportunity to build a higher low, and that's what you want to see. In terms of resistance levels, that's just up here at 0023 based on traditional rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken, they tend to act as resistance. So on any sort of bigger bounce, 0023 will be that first key hurdle. But in my opinion, as things stand right now, top priority is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is building and establishing a higher base. So we'll see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.